Mill said, "I call this album Championship because I feel like a champion overcoming poverty, street violence, racism, and prejudice. In my legal situation to reach this point in my life and career, this quote means a lot to me because with many hardships, it comes with a lot of success. Many of us have been through a lot of hardships and trials, and what life throws at us in many ways. Meek Mill demonstrates what it means to be humble, motivated, and an inspiration to the world. I will be discussing about his early life, why I look up to him, and my experiences that I can share in common with him. Meek is one of the best rappers in the game. Inspires me in many ways, and he relates to others. With struggles, and to never give up in hard times. Meek Mill was raised in Philadelphia. His father was shot and killed. Was shot and killed at the age of 5. Later was put in jail for gun violence and also was put in jail for violating his probation. Despite all this, he has one of the top album on the Billboard of 200. Meek was humble. Meek seen himself as a drug dealer or a dead man. And during his music, he expresses his sadness, the pain, the struggles that he went through. Meek Mill is not only just a rapper, but he's a difference maker. According to RollingStone.com, he has an organization called Reform to advance criminal justice reform and eliminate outdated laws that perpetuate injustice, starting with probation and parole. And also, he has an organization to help kids with school, and so kids can have supplies so they can go to school. According to Giro.com, he teamed up with Puma and gave away more than 6,000 backpacks with supplies to kids at the age of 12 to Philadelphia schools. He helped kids become more prepared and be ready for school and take on their education. Now I talked about Meek Mill's personal life. I will not talk about my life. There was a time in my life to where I was lonely, had no friends, made fun of because of my speech, abused, and also speaking knowing I have weakness that I can't hide. I overcame that by having a voice for myself, to keep speaking, to keep speaking even if it means to be made fun of or shut down. Just like Meek, through his hardships, he was able to give back to the youth and be able to inspire others and help others achieve their goals and to make something of yourself. He was someone who took a lot on when he was younger, which helped him be the man who he is today. He was a person who took on adversity. Seeing Meek persevere made me feel like I could do the same, and I want to be just like him to build my character. There was also a point in my life to where I had no vision. I was lost. I was stuck when I came out of high school. But now I play quarterback. I plan on transferring to a four-year institution, and I also started a foundation called Find Your Voice to help kids speak up for themselves. Like Meek, he was sent to jail and released, and now is making impact turning into having an organization to help others currently on parole and probation. I overcame this by believing in myself. I also make a difference in other people's lives, and I feared that of just taking a risk. Overall, this seeing him at his lowest point and seeing him strive to become the man who he is today made me want to be eager and also be passionate, just like him. I expressed Meek Mill's early life, the experiences, how he's inspired me. He also taught me how to remain humble, to be a leader, and to never give up. He says, "If you ain't got a dream, you ain't got nothing. How will you make a difference in this world?"